I hope you've had a fabulous week and you're ready for a haul. I'm going to be showing you some fantastic vintage and antiques, and I hope you can stick around. Here we go. I just wanted to show you my newest find here. Hang on. We're back on my bookshelf that we did in one of my videos. I forgot that I had this, and I just added it to my bookshelf. W.A. Pryor, Druggist and Apothecary. But it's an oldie for sure. I found that to add to my shelf. Domino effect when you touch something. It's craziness. And I found my large mortar and pestle and my crazy optometrist glasses. And let's see here. This At Rest. This is an old coffin screw. See it? They made everything so fancy schmancy back then. But yeah, it's going in with my goodies. Well, I also found this, and honestly, can you have any idea what this might be? But it's 3 crosses, and they're cast iron. I don't know if they were fenced, maybe fence toppers for, you know, a church or cemetery. Not sure. But I thought this piece would look really cool, like above a picture. You know, like mounted on the wall. But that was my thoughts. You know, put it on my gallery wall. Cool, huh? I found this, too, which I thought was really cool. It's a harpy. Let's put it against something with a white backdrop. Here. Prop you up there. There we go. See that? Harpy? But it's like, you know, one of those magic lanterns where it has the light in it, or a candle. And then, you know, you put these glass slides in and it would show you the image. But, you know, you don't use that stuff anymore. But I thought this would be really cool in my cabinet. Not sure how I'm going to display it yet to give it justice. You know, it definitely needs some kind of position where it's going to get some natural sunlight so that it shows off the image here. But I did find another harpy, which I'm not keeping this one. Where you be, girlfriend? Here she is. She's creepy as all get out. Look at that. Look at her face. And her hands. She's got some boobage out. She's a creepy gal. But it says on the bottom here, The Tempest. American Players Theater, 1988, I think it says. And it's Ariel the Harpy. From like Shakespeare. So this is a press print, I think. Yeah. But isn't she wicked? She is a wicked girl. See her coming down a dark alley, I'd definitely go the other way. That's for darn sure. Well, I have an old postal scale that this old Pinocchio composition in wood. Look at his big feet. He's awesome. Look at the joints. German. I'm pretty sure it's Friendlich. And definitely old. Not a real common find. And he's got his original outfit on. He's in really good condition, actually. Look at his schnoz. Isn't he cutie? But here is the scale. And it works. It says Liberty Parcel Post Scale. It's got on this side and the other side. And then on the back of it, it has a patent. It says May 1st, 1906, I think is what that says. Yeah. But that is in the shop. Awesome piece. In really good condition, actually. Get you back up here. Sit down. He doesn't really have hands, though, this Pinocchio. He looks kind of, I mean, he could pass as a clown, really. But look at the hands, little wood knobs. Isn't that funny? You guys, I'm going to overshare a little bit because I'm still a little, traumatized. Well, my oldest son, he, had a healthy, poo and clogged our toilet up. I'm telling you, there was no hope. And then you try to flush it, of course, not realizing. And then the water level goes all the way up to the rim of the toilet. And you're like biting your fingernails, praying to the Lord, please don't go over the edge and flood my bathroom. So anyways, that didn't happen. Thank you very much. I appreciate the little bit of hope I got given there. But then I could not, for the life of me, get it unclogged. I'm telling you, I don't know, I about threw my back out trying to unclog the dang toilet. It was ridiculous. I was walking around crippled, half hunched over because I really needed to use the bathroom. And because it was up so high, there was no room for any more liquids to go in. So we had this, like, crazy as hell November snowstorm come through. So there's snow on the ground. There's, snow coming down outside. And here I am going through the woods, because we got woods on both sides of our house, going through the woods, praying to the Lord that my neighbor doesn't see me dropping my drawers because I had to go that bad. Or some psycho killer doesn't come after me with my pants down. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. Camping is one thing. It's expected, but not at home. No. Nope. But anyways, yeah, that was my intro to, this new season. Crazy freak snowstorm right when I got to go to the bathroom. I'm telling you what. But anyways, good news. It's fixed. No more streaking in the woods. I got more darts in. I don't know if you see that there. See it right there? That dart. There it be. I got a whole bunch of them. They're in the shop. And then, let's see. This mortar and pestle that I switched out because I found my other one. And I showed you these, I think. unless you didn't see my last video. But I think that's Bonzo. I'm not sure. But this is an antique piece, and it would have held matchsticks. German. Cutie. And then this toothpick holder. I've had these in the past. Always a hit. So anytime I run across one, I buy it because they never stay in the shop. And then this one is a cutie because look at that face. Look at that face. Like a Cupie. Isn't that cute? Honestly, I don't know where this one's made, but I know it's definitely vintage piece. But it's a cute piece. And someone had mentioned to me that this could have possibly been a cigarette holder or for maybe a lighter. But this is a vintage piece. It's a black cat. And these are all in the shop. Now I did get this. And I showed it to you previously, and I'll throw a picture up here of what it looked like when I got it. But this is an old aquarium piece, and I couldn't get over it because of it being a baby. You know, me with my doll thing. But it's German. It's got Germany on it. Right there. And I took it and I found an original... you know, that had some paint, of course, paint wear, but I seen the basics of how it was painted, and I painted this one. So what do you think? Should I have just left it alone, or did I do okay by doing it this way? I don't know. She was so blah before. I just felt like she needed something. Moving on. I was going to share this with you. This is a keeper for me. This is a really old piece. But it's fantastic. The way it opens up and shows you everything. Isn't it awesome? So awesome. But this was, you know, of course, a page in a book, an old medical book. I didn't do this, but somebody did, and I think I'm gonna frame it. Honestly, I think that's what I might just do. And then this one is in the shop, right here. This is another one like that, where each one of them opens, and you can actually buy a print of this. I think people have copied it and they're selling prints. But this is an actual original that was in a, you know, in a book, medical book. And it's dated down here, 1901. It's an oldie. And let's see here. Found some more hands. And we got a creepy Santa Claus postcard. To wish you a Merry Christmas. And I've got... this is a little golden book, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's in great shape. It's a 50s, 1950s. A lot of people like to use these in their Christmas decor. So that's in the shop. And this awesome 1950s Betty Crocker's cookbook for boys and girls. It has been used and abused. Missing some pages. But, you know, the imagery that's in here is not something you see these days. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Found some awesome die cuts. These are antique. The sparkly paper in the back is just kind of like, you know, to keep it in good shape so it doesn't get bent when I store it. Isn't that cute? I already sold a few. And look at these. Little Piggly with his top hat. And this cool piece is like an arcade photo. Like, you know, you'd go to a carnival or something, and they have those crazy pictures that you can like put your face into or something. But this is an old one. Look at them too. Isn't that funny? Those are in the shop, and this awesome piece. Phrenological Developments. And it's L.N. Fowler. 1897. Yes. Awesome, awesome piece. Look at that. Isn't that the neatest thing? Completely intact. And this would be like a booklet. Brain and Mind. The Phrenological Museum, 27 East 21st Street, New York. Marriage Not a Failure. Resemblance to Parents, Getting Married and Keeping Married by One Who Has Done Both. Some of this stuff is funny. But anyways, yeah. This is in the shop. This is a rare piece. I don't think it'll last long at all. And now, I do have these. These are kind of gross, but you know. These are dissection medical, and they are in the shop too. And they are from Forbes Library, Northampton, Massachusetts. Yeah. This guy's in the shop. He is a ventriloquist doll, and it's Howdy Doody. He'd be the earliest one, so maybe late 40s, early 50s. He's composition, does have a little funk on him, you know, a little damage, but his hands and his head are composition, normal wear, and the rest of his body is stuffed. Isn't he sexy fella? He's so sexy. Piece of ephemera that I did sell was kind of like this one right here. That's kind of a shelf sitter. It's like a trade card kind of. It's got advertising on his fan. I'm sorry I'm shaking all over the place, but he's special. But I saw one just like him. And I got this fella right here. His head comes off. It's like a little decanter. Pretty sure it's German. Don't know. What the heck does that say? Yeah, Germany. And I got me a porcelain glove mold, and I hung one of my horse brass on there. I had some that I sold in my shop, and lo and behold, when I went to look, because I wanted to hang a piece of horse brass off of it, I'm like, well, what the heck did I do? I sold all of them. Didn't keep one for myself like I intended to do, so yeah. So I ended up scavenging me another one. And let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, I found me some medicine bottles to add to my collection. Aren't they awesome? Look at the wax. And the pills. This one's French. Anybody know French? Can tell me what this is. That would be really awesome. But yeah, this one's full too, never been used. Still has the wax seal on it. And this one, I'm always on the lookout for these antique medicine bottles to add to my ever-growing collection. Oh, and this piece right here is a very large wedding photo that I put in the shop. Oops, upside down, of course. Right here. Isn't it awesome? Look at everybody. I love these old photos. Yeah, it's a big one. This cute fella right here, Mr. Charlie McCarthy, he is in the shop. Hand puppet, oldie, composition head. Still has his monocle. This Dr. J. Petit's Genuine American Eye Salve. This is the one that's in my collection, but I did find another one. It wasn't in good a shape as this one is, but that already sold in the shop. And I found another antique engraved trophy, which that has already been packed and sold and shipped. And those never last. Usually when I get them in, I list them and they're gone. They're gone. I do have a plentiful supply of these. As you can see, I already sold 3 of them. They are suture cotton on wooden spools. So this would have been a medical, you know, suture. This coffin plaque sold, but I wanted to still share it with you. This awesome amber medicine bottle is in the shop. Liquid diastis? Or liquor diastis? Not sure. But there it be. And then, honorable mention. Let me grab it real quick. This right here, I know y'all think I'm crazy. It's a wet specimen in alcohol, and it's a vole, V-O-L-E. It has a real short tail. It's kind of, you know, more stout than a mouse or a shrew. You know, it doesn't have the longer snout. And this was a gift from my kitty cat. On occasion, we get these kind of things. And if I catch it quickly enough, I preserve it for some special person out there that would enjoy this in their curiosity cabinet. So, it's in the shop if you want a vole, V-O-L-E. Look it up. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our time together. And until next time, guys, see you later. Bye.